I believe I will not be wrong if I say that all of us want to live a simple life because all of us, like simple things. But if we look around us, most of the people we know of are living a very complicated life for whatever weird reasons. It's not that they like complicated things, they do like simple things, but still, everything that comes out of their lifestyle, their way of working, turned out to be very complicated. And the same thing percolates down to our day to day working, whatever we do, whatever we create, the way we talk, even though we might not realize it. I don't have to go too far to understand this. If I can just take my own example, like, when I was a kid, to impress my teacher, maths teacher, I used to solve problems in the most complicated way. I used to make sure that, there are some unnecessary things inserted in between so that the solution looks bigger. I really don't know whether this is because of the education system or, it was my own feeling, but I believe you can understand what I'm trying to say. I used to feel that if I create complex things, I will be deemed intelligent. And I can certainly say that I was not alone in this. Take another example. Remember when we used to have examinations and we used to have 3 hour examinations, and at that point of time, as soon as around an hour is over, people used to start asking for additional, sheets to write some answers. And the weird thing of all is that people who used to fill sheets after sheets used to get better marks than me. And because of examples like this, there is something that gets into my mind that simple things can be done by everyone else. Whatever you do, even if it is simple, you have to tell that it is complicated so that people can feel that you are intelligent. Because if you are doing just a simple thing, okay, everyone can do that. How you are different from anyone else? But as I proceed through my life, I realize that this is not good, this is incorrect because over a period of time, simplicity trumps complexity, if not immediately, but definitely over a period of time. And what could be the greatest example for this other than Craigslist? I believe all of you must have heard about Craigslist. If not, you can just type craigslist.org and you will come to know about it. It is one of the most simplest thing that can be created. And it was created when the internet was relatively new. I believe around 1997-98 it was created. And it took internet by storm and people started loving it. Though there were some controversies at some later point of time, but if we look things in totality, it was a great thing. And even today, if you go ahead and open Craigslist, you will realize that this user interface is not changed in last 20 years. And this may be true also. It has no fancy logo, fancy animations, fancy bars and colorful look and feel. It is extremely simple thing and it trumps everyone else. So much so that eBay wanted to buy it, and if I am right, it got an offer from Microsoft also. So why Craigslist was so popular? Well, you go ahead and look at it. There can be only one explanation to this: simplicity. And we overestimate smart people or well known smart people or the elites of the society and underestimate the masses around us. Craigslist is successful because of the masses around us and they like simple things. It's not that their gray matter is less than some other people who are using very fancy sites or transacting over internet at that point of time. No, it's not the case. It's the simplicity and the attachment of something which can be done by general public. So you can put things on sale. People will not judge you based on that whether the cost is so low or so high. And it was welcoming to people all around us, and companies started using Craigslist for job postings also, which means that software developers or high tech people, they were also using Craigslist. And believe me, when I first heard about Craigslist, I was very, very surprised. And I followed it for a very long time. And I realized that the only answer for something like this success is simplicity. Now, simplicity is everywhere. Okay. Today, you can ask me a question saying that, SpaceX rocket is not simple. How do you know? Maybe there were multiple complicated way to create those rockets, but the team which Elon Musk has end up creating, which is extremely simple things, simple techniques, and that's the precise reason they were able to create reusable rockets, which everybody thought would be a waste and cannot be done. There is no other way to explain that. People know the science, people know the physics, everybody knows the same physics and science like Elon Musk team, but they tried things in a simple way. Okay, and I do believe that if I get a chance to look into in detail about whatever the design and how they have come up with it, I will definitely do that. But I do believe that I will find an answer in their success is that they tried to find a simple way of doing things rather than overcomplicating things, because rockets and all those things are considered overcomplicated, and it was also considered that other than government nobody can even dare to get into this kind of venture, but with simplicity things can be changed. So the crux of this video is that whatever you are going to create next time, whatever you are going to work on next time, try to create things, work on things in a simplest possible way. It could be writing an email. An email could also be written in a simple way. But today, people write emails in all the possible complex ways. Creating your CV, it could be simple also instead of being complex. When we are talking to people, it could be simple. We can consider other person as a simple human being as compared to someone who knows more or less or something like that. Okay. So let's try to include simplicity in our lives. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. We will definitely meet again. Until the next time we meet, good day, goodbye. You take care.